So you can see here, or what's really happening for this week crypto market outlook. As you can see that BTC price and the crypto market is tanking and is having a pullback. But what we are seeing right now, BTC is slowly climbing back up and it's almost reaching at 70,000. So yesterday was at a dump at somewhere around 66 to 67K. And now it's back somewhere to around 70K. And here we can see, here's one of the expert crypto trader mentioning about BTC top structure. Okay. Okay, many are expecting that the crypto market is already at the peak, is already at the top. But let's see how is the market is going to play out. Okay, because I think after the halving, most likely it is still a long way to the peak. Okay, we are just getting started on this bull run here. Okay, so we can see here, this is by Red Capital. So Red Capital have created this structure. They have also shown all the historical data, right, from this cycle compared to the last cycle as well. So we can see here, this is the previous high, and this is the current high, lower high compared to the previous high. Okay, so you can see that the market has been retesting at this 71K level, getting rejected again. Okay, so most likely the price continue to consolidate or will continue to have a pullback until most likely after July, you might see the price start to rally back again. Okay, so you can see this current cluster of Bitcoin price action, which is the orange box, right, starting to resemble the mid-March, mid-April local topping structure. Okay, so you can see that the setup is about to hit lower or to consolidate. Okay, because we're already at a point where the market have already moved up too quickly, too fast, and we have reached a new all-time high before the halving. This is the first time. Okay, and then Red Capital mentioning what the flagship crypto is simply following a historical precedent of struggling to break out immediately after the halvings, which slash miners reward in half. Okay, so this could also lead to miners capitulation, where miners will need to sell off their Bitcoin in order to upgrade their software or hardware. Okay, because the mining difficulty gets even more harder. Mining reward slash into half. That is a challenge after the halving. So miners will definitely have a hard time to actually pick back up steam and to continue again. So that's why you can say there could be a short-term pullback, and this is already expected. So BTC is worth somewhere around 66.6, but right now it's somewhere around 69K. It went to a level of 70K earlier just now. Okay, but nonetheless, we can see overall it's still bullish on a bigger time frame. Okay, this I would say this is a short noise, short-term pullback. It is much needed because I believe a lot of people are actually over leveraging, okay, over traded. So it needs to put to a stop. So this kind of people needs to get their hands burned in order for the market to continue again. Okay, and then next one we can see here, regarding your AI token, especially if you are holding Fetch.ai, AGIX, okay, and Ocean Protocol. Okay, supposedly these three AI companies to merge into one company, into one coin. Okay, but right now they have postponed and they move it to next month, which is July. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things, a lot of issues right now. Okay, regarding what logistical and technical issues, which is why it pushes to 1 month delay. Okay, so these are the AI narrative that you want to pay attention, and these are the coins that maybe you might want to hold in your portfolio, because AI is one of the biggest hype in crypto as well, and of course in the stock market like Nvidia. So as long as Nvidia have advantage in the market in stocks, then you're going to see a spillover effect for crypto AI as well. Okay, so not only Fetch, AGIX, and Ocean will definitely benefit from that. Okay, there are other AI coin as well. Okay, they are quite new in the market, and later on we will look into it as well. A lot of interesting thing, and that company also have recently airdropped their token earlier just now around 6 p.m. Okay, so yeah, so all in all, you can see this is the market sentiment for AI. Okay, so do bear that in mind. I think at the moment you don't have to sell off your tokens. If you're holding Fetch, AGIX, and Ocean, you just want to hold it first. Okay, so until the announcement of merging, then maybe they will give you some tips on how you can be able to convert, because they're going to move it and they're going to call it a token called ASI. Okay, ASI will include Fetch, AGIX, and Ocean. Okay, it will form into one. So let's wait for the announcement and we'll see how it's going to play out, because overall it's quite promising. Okay, so yeah, nonetheless, this is quite bullish. And then moving on next, even more news on the token locks. Token locks, very, very important, is to see how the market is going to persevere during this challenge. Okay, so more token unlocks means more price is going to get down, and especially developers, VCs that are holding the token for many years or months. Okay, so this will actually put a stress test in the crypto market. Okay, so very, very important is to know what are the tokens that will be unlocked, okay, for this round or for this week. Okay, so we can see a few tokens that will be unlocking, which is DYDX. Okay, this is the Ethereum Derivatives Index. Okay, a DEX for Ethereum where you can able to trade, where you can able to long or short, okay, through DYDX. Then we have Pendle, we have Aptos as well. Okay, 1-inch immutable X, all will be unlocking. And then even like Strike. I don't know whether this is Strike or Starknet. Okay, I think it's going to be Starknet. Okay, so we can see DYDX alone will unlock about 2.71 million worth of tokens. Okay, all right, 0.58% of the supply will be unlocked. And then we have Pendle as well. Okay, it will release 192.97 thousand worth of tokens. Okay, this one is about small. Then we have Aptos as well, 91.38 million. Okay, accounting about 2.58%. So do better in mind, Aptos have a 50% allocation worth of airdrop for community users who are actually building, who are actually providing liquidity. So you still have time to farm Aptos, okay, if you really want, then you can able to qualify yourself for Aptos airdrop. Okay, then after that, we have 1-inch immutable X and the rest. So this will actually have a huge challenge for this week. And we'll see how BTC and the crypto market will perform. Because currently, right now, what we are seeing right now, the market is pricing in. Because why? Later on, we have the FOMC meeting from the Federal Reserve in the US. Okay, I think somewhere around 2 to 2:30 in the morning our time, where the Federal Reserve will most likely maintain the rate or might cut the rate. Okay, so we're going to look into that later on. Okay, and then of course, moving on next, very important on the Solana side. So if you are transacting Solana, okay, if you are transacting Solana, this is the issue right now. Okay, because sometimes when you transact, when the blockchain shows successful, but your tokens is not there. Okay, it happened to me yesterday, and in fact today as well, when I was doing Hyperlink. Okay, so the tokens was not in my wallet, but the blockchain transaction shows successful. So this is the thing right now with Solana. They claim that they are decentralized. They claim that they can able to handle 5 million transactions per second. But unfortunately, it's a bit centralized in what they're doing. Okay, so right now, Solana is having issues with their own validators. Okay, they're actually removing all those bad actors due to what? Sandwich attack. Okay, so you can see here, to fully understand the sandwich attack, right? Why is it dangerous and why is it so having that kind of impact towards the ecosystem of Solana? Okay, as you can see, to fully understand the gravity of this situation, it's essential to understand that sandwich attacks are a form of market manipulation. So what they're trying to do is that the validators, they're trying to make a quick buck. Okay, they're trying to squeeze the price or trying to manipulate, okay, the market price, okay, before they can able to solve your transaction. Okay, so you can see here, a malicious actor observed a pending transaction on the blockchain and inserts 2 transactions, one before and one after the observed one. The goal is to exploit the price fluctuations caused by the original transaction to make a profit. So this is the issue here. So when I transfer or when I make a transaction, the blockchain shows successful, but in my wallet, Solana wallet, it doesn't show the amount of token being credited into my wallet. Until early this morning, only they manually credited the token into the wallet. So you have to be very, very careful. These are the things that I really do not like about Solana. Okay, so I'm not really a fan, but unfortunately, because Solana is one of the biggest hype in terms of meme coins, in terms of airdrop, that's why I have to follow. That's why we have to go where the money is, where the hype is, right, in order to gain advantage, right? So that's the thing that I want to highlight here. Okay, and then moving on next, more and more news on the technical side. So if you are a trader, okay, if you are trading, whether it is Forex, crypto, or stock. So this is a thing that I want to mention to you guys, that why is it important to look on the money time frame? Okay, because the bigger time frame will show everything. I show a bigger picture on what is really happening, okay, on every market situation. Okay, rather than looking at 1 minute to 15-minute chart. Okay, you know that it is a lot of noise. Okay, so you can see here, this guy here, CryptoCrat, mentioning what? Higher time frames give you the map. Intermediate time frames add granularity, and lower time frames are used for entries. So usually we will look at the bigger time frame for direction, whether it is uptrend or downtrend, and then smaller time frame is where we want to enter. Okay, so this is how you want to trade, rather than trading on a smaller time frame, rather than 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. Okay, so here we can see, for example, if you have a daily setup and you enter it using a 15-minute setup for extra position, don't manage it on M15. It's still a D1 setup. So a lot of things why I'm doing multi-time frame, especially technical side. Okay, following from a bigger time frame, following on monthly, scaling down all the way maximum to H1. And then I will start to enter based on H1 entry. Okay, so this, I think maybe if you are a trader, you might want to pay attention on a bigger time frame rather than a smaller time frame. Why? It often adds up being very noisy. Daily, weekly setup can take days, weeks to pay out. Okay, so why looking into a smaller time frame? Okay, because you're going to end up in a mess unless you're a scalp trading. Okay, so DA, do remind me 1014 or SPIL. Okay, for the blast district one. So you're gonna rally later, you're gonna collect more gold because we've got another 3 more weeks, right? On the 26th, which is exactly 2 more weeks from now to accumulate the blast gold. Okay, so we are running out of time. And for those of you who want to farm blast, okay, I think DJ is one of the experts. So later on, we will look into it very, very quickly. For another 3 more minutes to go. Okay, then here we can see another thing to look at is the liquidations, right? So we can see the liquidation that is happening right now in the crypto market. Why is it happening, right? You can see here because of the minor capitulation. Okay, so liquidations have started. Okay, the next cluster of long liquidations provide more fuel for downward momentum. We can go down all the way to 62.5. And what is the reason here? It's because of what? Miners capitulation. I've already mentioned after the halving, rewards were cut into half. Okay, mining difficulty will get even more harder. So the miners have to cash out their BTC in order to upgrade their hardware or software. And this could be one of the driving factor that the price actually breaking towards the downside. So this one is one of the halving event, killing weak miners. Okay, as they die, they dump BTC, price rebounds afterwards. So this is really common. So it needs to have a pullback. It needs to really kill off. The miners need to capitulate so that those over leveraged traders needs to get wiped out. And that's where we can continue again with a new all-time high. All right. So that is a thing right now. And then moving on Airdrop. So Airdrop, if you are farming IONET, so IONET also is one of the biggest narrative, DP narrative. Okay. And for those of you who have done 𝗀𝘀𝘁𝗀𝘁 tasks, okay, I think you have got a minimum of 100 tokens, 100 IONET token, where you can able to claim, okay, under here, ignitionrewards.iog.net. Okay, so current price somewhere around $5. Okay, so like 𝗶𝗺𝘀 wants to get it, right? So you might want to get it on the exchange, but I think the price right is a bit too high. So you might want to go for other testnet as well. Okay, now it is already 10:14. I'm going to go for rally now. Yeah, ready to rally now. Okay, so now I'm this district one. So I'm this SPIL site. So this is 𝗀𝗁𝗀𝘀. So I'm going to rally now. Okay, so this is actually a social file where you can able to, it's like a social media thing, but this is more towards a blast network. Okay, so what you need to do here, you need to rally in order to participate. So in order for you to participate, you need to click rally. So you can rally up to 4 times, right? Okay, and after 4 times, then you have to wait the next day, which is 8 a.m. Okay, so after this, right, this timer ends, then they will airdrop these gems here. And you have to be really fast. Okay, you have to be really fast because first come, first serve. So if you are late, then too bad. You burn your gems here of 200 gems. So you have to ready to get the gems. All right, so SPIL you have already done four rallies. Yeah, Li, how many goals you have now? How many gold? I think about 500, isn't it? 500 gold. And how about Nolela also? Have you gotten? Have you been rallying? Oh, 936 already. Yeah, that's the whole idea. You want to get more gold instead of the points. Okay, so the goal will qualify you for the airdrop. Okay, so it's on the 26th. So we are really expecting DA to deliver on Blast because it's been really active. It's been all the while on Blast. Okay, it's only focusing on Blast airdrop. Okay, so maybe it could be 5, could be 6-figure airdrop. Okay, after what we see on ZK Sync. All right, so I think it will take a while, right? 1 hour 43 minutes. This thing is getting slow. This drops here. Okay. So Young, you still play leverage on BDC? Yeah, I usually play leverage on BDC, but not on MT4 anymore, but more on the crypto trading platform, okay, to get the airdrop. Okay, so I'm just building the volume to get the airdrop. So that's how you overcome it. Instead of chasing for profit, right? You want to chase for the airdrop. Okay, let's go. Ready, ready, ready. So how much here? 2006. Okay, so 2006 gems. Okay, so you got about 6 times boost here. So this is how you get the gems here. Okay, so D1 target goal 3x or 300 plus. That's a lot. Okay, so this is how you're able to do it. This is how you actually farm the gems by accumulating more of this. So these gems will eventually turn into gold. So you look here, gold and gem. Okay, how much here now? Was only 2. Now waiting for the next epoch now to turn. Okay, so total I accumulated about 378,482. Okay, up to now, I think it's about 1 month already. Okay, so you have to accumulate more. You have to participate more in this type of social fund to get the gems. Okay, so yeah, overall this is it. Like 377 here. Okay, so this part of the fund of doing airdrop, right? Well, on top of that, yeah, we have to wait on the 26th, right? On how much were they going to convert this gold bar into blast tokens. Okay, so that is how this. Okay, that's how you do your airdrop. Okay, then moving on next. Okay, we can see here another airdrop just happened, which I told you before, this A tier. So A tier is also one of the biggest narrative for AI and gaming. Okay, this is absolutely free as well. Because why? You don't have to do any work. Okay, I mean, you don't have to spend any money actually. Okay, all you need to do is 𝗀𝗧, complete 𝗀𝗧 and layer 3 tasks, and you're qualified for this token called A tier. Okay, a minimum of 700 A tier token. If you have just complete these 2 tasks, okay, they have already airdrop. Okay, they have already airdrop to their community members. Okay, so you can able to claim your tokens here. Okay, claim and stake. Okay, so you can able to claim here. Okay, so this is one of the biggest hype narrative for DePIN. So you might want to pay attention more. Okay, so you have about 2 months from now to claim this token. It's on the Ethereum mainnet, which is also quite costly to claim. Okay, so A tier. Okay, and then next one, 𝗧𝗀 also have already airdrop. Okay, I think yesterday just a checker. So congratulations for you guys who gotten this airdrop. Okay, some of you have gotten about 100,000 tokens, full allocation. Okay, at the current price of 50 cents. So you can imagine that 100,000 times 50 cents, what will be the amount like 50K USD just by doing this kind of airdrop. Okay, yeah, DA. So we are hoping for DA as well to get maybe 6-figure airdrop USD from Blast. Okay, so 𝗧𝗀, I think there are a lot of complaints from members, right? Some get, some don't get. So let's see. I think maybe they might want to change the allocation as well. But nonetheless, 𝗧𝗀 is the layer 2 of Ethereum. So you can see the reward is definitely greater. Okay, and then moving on more towards the testnet. So I think testnet for you guys who have missed Tyco airdrop. Okay, for those of you guys who do not have money or resources, this is where you want to pay attention. Okay, this is where you want to maximize your time to do this testnet. Why? Because this testnet is actually absolutely free. You don't have to pay any money. And this is how I got A tier as well, by doing tasks. So this is Nubit. Okay, it's a testnet and it's funded by Polychain, around $12 million being raised. Okay, slightly half is before Tyco. Okay, half over Tyco. Tyco have a investment over 22 million. So anything above 10 million is worthwhile doing. Okay, for Nubit. Okay, so you might want to pay attention. I will send the link later for you guys to participate because this is absolutely free. So phase 1 they have completed. They are moving to phase 2 now. So they do have a 𝗀𝗧 task as well. So you might want to do Nubit. Okay, they have test 1 here, phase 1. Then Genesis campaign as well. Okay, so you might want to do it. Okay, so you can follow them on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, and then you can collect your points. So this is what you need to do, that's all. Okay, and then moving on. Okay, so Nubit is 1. Okay, under 12 billion. And then we have Plume Network. So Plume Network, okay, you can see, right, it's been backed by Haun Ventures Galaxy HQ. Okay, so this one have about 10 million funding by VC as well. So you want to pay attention as well, because tomorrow they will have a AMA, Telegram AMA, and you might want to participate as well. Okay, so they will give out the secret word for you to complete the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 task. Now, this is a 𝗧𝗀𝗀 task you might want to do. Okay, Telegram Community Tax AMA. Okay, you might want to get your hands on this, because very, very important. This one you might want to, you might want to qualify for this. Okay, Vanguard role on Discord, Telegram Community Tax. Okay, so these are the two tasks. So your homework for today, you might want to do Plume and Nubit. Okay, for Nubit, you can get the faucet, right? The faucet is here. Okay, alpha.nubit, you can go here. Okay, you can connect your wallet if you want. Testnet is live. Nubit faucet. Okay, you go here. Okay, you go here, and then you just enter your Nubit address. How to get your Nubit address? You go to Kepler wallet. Okay, you need to connect your Kepler wallet, your K wallet. Okay, so right, you enter your K wallet, you just yeah. So you just need to add address. Okay, and you just need to paste it. That's it. So that's the only task for now, but these are the 𝗧𝗀𝗀𝘀 tasks that you need. Okay, so hope everyone is clear, and maybe you might want to pay more attention on the testnet, right? Especially for you guys who do not have money or resources, you might want to pay attention on this, because it is rewarding. Like how I got A tier, how I got Tyco is how I'm doing this, spending some time doing tasks, free tasks like this, okay, to qualify for this testnet reward. Okay, and then overall the crypto market cap is at 2.52 trillion. BTC is somewhere slightly below 70K, 69.8 at the moment. Ethereum is at 3.6K. Okay, any gainers for today? Oasis, right, with at 19.33. Look at Objective right now, about 17.77, about $32. Okay, Notcoin, okay, is under the Thon Network, Thon Foundation. Okay, this is actually a meme coin under Thon Network, 16.37. You can block stacks well under the Bitcoin system. 15.26 render, GPU rendering up about 13.18%. Okay, so all in all, you can see the market is recovering, right? So losers for today, we have Akash Network. So another opportunity for you guys to accumulate Akash is at 3.87 now. Okay, Floki is down. Look at Wormhole now, is down to 54 cents at the moment. So you can able to buy and stake and delegate if you want. Okay, so they have already opened. Wormhole Foundation have already given you to delegate. Okay, that's where you're going to get Monet. Okay, and then technical side. So if any altcoins that you want me to look at, feel free to put in the chat box and I will look into it. Okay, so altcoins. So let's look into the technical first. So technical, you can see here. Right, so BTC dominance, what we can see right now. Okay, so overall on dominance is uptrend. Okay, overall is uptrend. Trend is heading towards the upside. Okay, and this was the previous resistance where it broke. So the next level you might see is somewhere here. Okay, might see at 58.31%. Okay, look at weekly. Oh, weekly overall also trend is still uptrend. Okay, this is the next high here at 55.91. Okay, 55.91. All right, so overall is quite bullish for dominance. So if you look at the total tree now, for all altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, so overall the trend is still uptrend. Okay, momentum pullback. Trend overall is still bullish. So the final one will be here. The resistance needs to break at 773.82. That is for the monthly time frame. Now on weekly, right? So on weekly now, maintaining above the middle band. Okay, so consider still uptrend for weekly. Now on daily now, trend is breaking down, momentum sell. So maybe short term, you might lead to a sell setup here at 670. Then maybe you might see a rejection again. But so far we can see on daily structure is actually bearish, right? Unless we can see a bullish engulfing here. Fully engulf the previous candle, then might retest at 670 here for this total tree. Okay, and then BTC now. Let's move in quickly with BTC. Now BTC, we can see overall it is still very, very bullish on monthly. The final resistance is here. The last one is 71.1. So if this monthly candlestick can break above 71.1, then it will be very, very bullish for the next 21. It will continue with a new all-time high. Okay, but continuing down, then this level will get retested. Okay, somewhere around 61.4 all the way to here, 58.9. Okay, so these are the levels, what, 61.4, 58.9. Now weekly. So far weekly is still consolidating sideways. So the 71.1 is a level to watch. Okay, the final resistance that it needs to break. Okay, but you can see here a lot of resistance level here that is playing out. So have to be very careful. You're planning to long or leverage there. Then daily, you can see what's happening now. Candlestick change of direction from buy to sell. The price yesterday closed below the middle band, and then today itself fully engulfed the previous candle and now retesting on the sell zone here at 69.9. So we are still having a resistance level at 70K here. So the 71.1 is still up for grabs. Let's see, because later on we have the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay, FOMC at 2 to 2:30. So the market is pricing in now very quickly, very quickly. So the market have recovered, okay, from a few days down, now recovered back up again. Okay, so far overall it's still bullish. Okay, so Ethereum side, you can see the setup. Okay, the price is still consolidating sideways. Okay, still consolidating sideways, and then the final resistance here, 4.6. Okay, 4.6, and this level here as support at 3.4. Look at weekly. So far weekly, you can see descending channel. Okay, descending channel like this, you can see here, and then break up. Now coming back down to reconfirm again, you can see. So this level acts as a critical support at 3.4K. So far maintaining very well, rebounded, now back up again at 3.6. Look at daily now. So daily now, you can see it's sell setup, momentum sell, pull back, maybe to retest here. Okay, at 3.7. Okay, 3.7, and then it needs to quickly break above the middle band to reconfirm again its trend towards the upside, 3.754. That is Ethereum. Okay, that is Ethereum only. Okay, so let's move on to the altcoins. So if you have any question, we have about 10 more minutes left. Okay, so let's maximize this time and let's look into the DP narrative as well. So we can able to look into, just not earlier, the Akash network went down. So you can able to see. We're still holding this token, Akash network. AKT. Okay, so AKT now is down. But nonetheless, I think this is also one of the DP narrative that you want to accumulate as well. So all-time high is at 7.09. Okay, lot of reversal retest candle is done. So maybe this could be a consolidation period. Maybe at 3.02, it might get retested. And then the middle band is here. 1.8. Look at weekly. Oh, weekly is quite bad. You can see here, M pattern. Okay, you can see like this. M pattern is forming. So you know that it's bearish. Why? Because you can see the lower high compared to the previous high. So it's bearish now for Akash network. Might take back the price to $3. Okay, $3 as a short-term support. Okay, short-term, then all the way back here at 2.5. Okay, 3 and 2.5 will be the area you might want to accumulate. Okay, might hit lower for Akash network. Okay, and then we can see IONET recently launched net. IONET launched on Binance. 5.22 now, right? 5.22. So it's already up again. So the narrative is quite strong with IONET. So your base was here, previous resistance here, 4.29, 4.3. Okay, so it's going to have a new price discovery again. So the high was here, right? 5.87. So imagine everyone gets a minimum of 100 tokens. That's easily about $520 there. Okay, so this is absolutely free, right? For those of you who complete the 𝗀𝗃 task, this is the reward. Okay, all right, and then yeah, this is IONET, recently launched yesterday, not mistaken. And then ATH, right? ATH USD. So ATH also just launched. Okay, gate on the gate. Now it's at what? 0.065. Okay, so currently it is dumping. Okay, so usually it's like that. If the hype or narrative is not strong enough compared to IONET, then you're going to see a dump. Okay, so this token just recently launched around 6 p.m. So it's about 4.5 hours earlier. Okay, so these are new tokens coming out, but this is also one of the biggest hype right now for DePIN. So you might want to pay attention on all this narrative. Okay, and then what else? Right, so we can also see this token called DYDX also going to unlock. Okay, DYDX. Okay, DYDX now is at 1.8. Okay, but currently it's still at the low. Then this was the support here at 1.1. So 1.1 was the final support. This was on 2022, last year, last 2 years, right? Last 2 years. Last 2 years support is coming back down again. Okay, let's look at weekly. So the weekly now, it is still bearish. Momentum sell, pullback for the pre-sell is breaking down. Okay, so this is the support here. But you want to pay attention. Critical support that needs to maintain. Okay, and then on daily, right, you can see momentum sell, short-term pullback, maybe to retest here on the sell zone at 1.89, leading all the way to the middle band here at 1.98. Okay, that is DYDX. Okay, and then we look on to Aptos. Aptos also have a huge opportunity for people who want to farm. Okay, there are 50% tokens still being allocated to those people who are farming this airdrop. Okay, I don't know whether this is the right chart. Let's see. Let's look at Binance chart. Or Binance chart is Monday like this. Okay, so where are we now? 8.49 for Aptos. Okay, then this was a low here, 5.32, just base support. And then this was the current previous resistance here. Okay, this was where 1st of October 2022, right? 7.89. Look at weekly. So Aptos weekly now you can see dumping, candlestick change of direction from buy to sell. So it's below the middle band now. So it's downtrend. But currently right now it's maintaining this level of support. Okay, so it's maintaining this level of support. So let's see. If not, most likely you might see at 5.32. The price continue down. Then on resistance zone at 10.53. Okay, it might be test back there. Okay, so daily overall the trend is still downtrend here. Okay, trend is still downtrend. Momentum sell, pullback, short term for a sell. Okay, all right. Then on H4 now it's breaking up. Okay, so far it's breaking up and it's short term wise is bullish. Okay, so last one. Okay, let's see what happened to Injective. It's the last one. So Injective protocol is up 31.88 now. All-time high is at $50.53. Okay, now what you can see right now on Injective, monthly momentum pullback, creating this level of support here. You can see it went all the way down to 18.34. That was a low. That was a huge steal if you managed to get it. And then retesting back again here at this level here at 21.6. This was the previous high here on 2021, right? So overall, you can see the trend is about to continue high again. Okay, and then on weekly, you can see here. So far, weekly, you can see that the setup is still bearish. Momentum sell pullback. So it needs to quickly break up the middle band. That is at 31.92. Okay, or the previous resistance, now current resistance, it needs to turn this level as support. Okay, this $32 zone. So it needs to quickly break up and then maintain this level again as support before we can continue higher. Okay, so that is Injective for you. On daily, very bullish. Why? You can see have already broke past the top BB and of course the previous resistance here at $29, 29.33. So continue high again, might see here 35.66. Okay, so Injective, you'll continue again. Okay, so it's gonna go up. And the $32 will be the resistance where it needs to break. All right.